Hey there, friendship! Today's video is my winter favorites, and if you're new here, I don't film a monthly favorites, I film quarterly favorites videos because I already have a hard enough time as it is trying to find time to film videos. So I've chosen to film my favorites videos every 3 months instead of doing a monthly favorites. Even though this is a winter favorites, I'm not necessarily going to be showing you things that are great for winter, like good winter makeup and skincare products. I'm just going to be showing you things that I love. This is the same thing as a monthly favorites, it's just once every 3 months. All right, so let's just jump right in with skincare. I have shown this product several times before. This is the Origins Nitamins Skin Refining Oil. This is a beauty oil. You put it on at night. You can either wear it alone or with a moisturizer, and it has vitamins in it. It's great for anti-aging. It's also very helpful with hydration, and it's not a very thick, greasy oil, so those with oily skin can totally use this and not have to worry about being greasy in the morning. Only one other skincare product I want to show you. It is the Tarte Drink of H2O Hydrating Boost. This is a gel moisturizer. This is from the new Rainforest of the Sea collection, and even though it's a new collection, I know already that this is a favorite of mine. Having oily combo skin, a gel moisturizer works best for me because it sinks into the skin all the way, yet provides the right amount of hydration. Also, this has hyaluronic acid, which is one of the few anti-aging skincare ingredients that does not irritate my skin. Another favorite of mine that I've had for some time, this is the Beauty Agave lip mask, and it is obviously used and abused. The label is pretty much all gone. This is so good that when I put it on my lips at night, when I wake up in the morning, there's still a little bit left. This is actually one of those products that is really great for winter. If you're like me and you get very dry, chapped lips in the wintertime, drink more water and use the Beauty Agave lip mask. Another favorite of mine recently has been these Lily lashes. These are the Glitchy Glam lashes. They're minks, and I have two pairs that I'm in love with. The first pair is the NYC lashes, and they're more than a natural lash. They're very wispy at the same time. They're just really pretty, really flattering with any eye look. I also have the style Mykonos, another pair of minks, and these are a bit more, I guess, like chunky. I don't know if that's the right word, but you can see that the lashes are a bit more separated on the band, and then they fan out into really large sections. These are really dramatic, really pretty, and they're kind of like, they give you like that doll-eyed effect without being super piecey, you know? I don't like those lashes, the doll eye lashes that are just like choo, choo, choo. These are just, I don't know, you know? I mean, let's jump into highlighters. I have been loving the not so dramatic highlight recently, and I'm sure it's just a phase. I'll go back to wanting that big stripe of highlight on my cheekbone eventually, but I've been liking the more glowy highlight look as of recently, and one that gives that effect is the Natasha Denona Glow highlighter. It's a champagne-ish, peachish, and it's really pretty. It's not super dramatic like a Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick or a Becca highlighter. It's just the perfect amount of highlight. You know, if you're one of those people that likes to strobe instead of highlighting, this is really, really nice. This will give you that dewy, wet look without being too dramatic. I also have to mention this Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Skin Twinkle palette, and it has 3 different highlighters. I haven't used this one yet because the powder is a little hard and chalky, so I haven't had a chance to use this yet. I haven't really had a chance to mess around with it and find a way that it's gonna work for me. But these 2 highlighters right here, Sunlight and Moonlight, these are amazing. You can build these up to where they are a really dramatic highlight, or you can just use it for a subtle highlight on the cheekbone, the tip of the nose, wherever you want to put it. But I find myself reaching for this constantly. The 2 shades on the outside are just so beautiful. I really do love this highlight palette. I'm glad that this is one of the things that I picked up from that new Tarte collection. I'm just gonna kind of jump around all over the place. There's really no method to the way that I'm showing you these products. This is the Anastasia Brow Definer, and this has gotten mixed reviews. You either love it or you hate it when you try it, and I definitely love it. I have the shade Chocolate. This is different from the Brow Wiz because it's an angled pencil. Like when it comes out at an angle. Not only that, but you actually get more product out all at once versus the little teeny tiny tip of the Brow Wiz. The Brow Wiz is good for precision work, but if you're just trying to fill in your brows really fast, this is perfect. I've been using the Brow Wiz for several years now, and I've been finding myself reaching for this over the Brow Wiz, so that's why I wanted to include it in this video. Next up on my list is Inglot Duraline, and this is used for re-moistening gel eyeliners and eyebrow pomades. Once they start to dry out, you can just drop a little bit of this in there, dip your brush in, and it's basically like new again. Another thing that you can use this for, which is what I've been using it for constantly, is taking a pigment or an eyeshadow, moisten the bristles of your brush with the Duraline and then dip it in a pigment or an eyeshadow, and it's going to intensify it like times 10. It makes it crazy intense, especially with metallic pigments and eyeshadows. Not only that, but it makes them stay for a very, very long time. So this stuff is like holy grail, cannot live without this. Another favorite of mine is another Inglot product, and this is the pigment number 63. It is copper. It is gorgeous. A couple people have asked me to do a look with this copper pigment, but I haven't yet. I planned on it, but as soon as people started asking me for that, I've noticed that other YouTubers all started putting out copper eye looks all at once. And I did not want to be accused of copying anybody, because I'm not, nor have I ever. So I definitely will do a look with this coming up. It's just not gonna be like right away, so stay tuned. Oh yeah, I guess I should probably tell you why I like this. Inglot pigments are crazy metallic. They are super intense. The chunks of the pigment are a little bit bigger and thicker than like a MAC pigment, but that just makes them that more intense. So that's why I love that, and I just love copper. Copper is pretty much my favorite color to wear in my eyes. Next up, my favorite primer for the wintertime has been this Marc Jacobs Undercover Coconut Primer that says 5 kinds of coconut water. I didn't even know there were 5 kinds of coconut water. Anyway, I love this because it's super duper hydrating, and I like to wear a lot of matte finish foundations, especially in the wintertime, but this can feel a bit drying. So when I use this underneath those foundations, it looks great all day and it feels great. It doesn't feel uncomfortable. My favorite foundation to use with that primer is the Marc Jacobs Remarcable foundation. The coverage with this foundation is incredible. It takes just a teeny tiny little bit. Not only that, but it blends out beautifully and evenly. The shades of this foundation line are a bit yellow, so definitely go in and color match yourself or get help from somebody at Sephora that can help you match this to your skin. Another foundation favorite of mine is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water foundation. Pretty much everything from that collection that I've tried, I have loved. I did a full review. If you haven't seen it, I will link it down below, and that way you can watch it. I love this foundation. I wore it today. I've been wearing it constantly. It has a little dropper right here. I use it with a flat top kabuki. It blends quickly and evenly, and it looks nice all day. It has like that natural finish. It's also hydrating because it is a water-based foundation. It has SPF 15, and I don't know what else I could ask for in a foundation. The last foundation I want to show you is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Stick. This is another one that I did a full review on, which will be linked in the down bar below if you want to watch it. I have more fun blending this on than I do with any other foundation. Like, I actually enjoy applying this to my face. It feels great. It blends so beautifully. It's not stiff like a lot of concealer sticks or other foundation sticks that I've tried. They're kind of stiff, but this is very soft and smooth, and it feels good going on. Really quickly, I just want to show you my 2 favorite blushes, and the reason I'm including blushes in my favorites is because these are the 2 that I've been reaching for all the time. This one is the shade Sin from Nars, and it's kind of a mauve-y plumish color with gold flecks in it, but it's not like overly shimmery. It's not as shimmery as Orgasm. I prefer blushes that are a little bit different from normal colors. I like oranges and I like purples. I like cool tone blushes a lot. When I saw this blush, I just knew that I needed to have it. It's just the prettiest color. You only need a teeny tiny bit because there's a lot of pigment in Nars blushes, so they last a really long time. And I just use a little goat hair brush to tap this in there a couple times, swipe it on my cheeks, and it lasts all day because Nars is a very high quality brand of makeup. The other blush that I've been reaching for constantly is this Sigma Aura powder, and this is in the shade Nymphaea, and you can see this is not warm but not cool toned, corally, baby pinkish. It almost looks neon. It does not look this color on the skin though. It's more of like just a flushed glow. It's very hard to describe the way that this looks on the skin. It just looks natural. It's like you've got that glow of a baby or something. Not only that, but I like how thin the compact is. It fits really nicely in my purse without being bulky. There are 2 contour brushes and 2 highlight brushes that I am in love with. The first one is this e.l.f. contour brush, surprisingly. Love this brush. It's just the perfect width this way, and it's stiff but very, very soft at the same time. It's a duo fiber brush. It just fits really nicely right here, and with the little sharp edge, that's really nice for contouring the nose. So if you can't or you don't want to splurge on like a $30, $35 brush from a higher end brand, definitely get this e.l.f. brush because this works really, really well. The other contour brush I want to show you is the F23 from Sigma. This is amazing. It also works really well for bronzer and blush because it's so fluffy, but this is just perfect for the cheek contour right here, and I also like it for blending out my double chin contour. And I also have two highlight brushes that I want to show you. This one is pretty much my new holy grail. This is the Sigma F03, and this is a newer brush. It came out at the same time as this one right here, and it was sold out for a long time, but I've been checking a lot recently, and this has been back in stock for the most part. So this is the F03. It's perfect because it's flat from the side, so if you want to buff your highlighter onto your cheek like that, or just get a little on the tip of your nose like I like to right here, this brush is perfect and amazing, and it's Sigma. The handles are painted 8 times, so the handles hold up really well. I've never had a Sigma brush fall apart except for one time, and it was one that I was like really hard on, and I had it for several years before it fell apart. So I do always have coupon codes for Sigma for 10 to 20% off, so check the description bar down below to see what that code is and how much money you can save. The other highlight brush that I have been obsessed with is this Makeup Forever 140, and this is one of those brushes where the bristles are so soft that when you touch it to your skin, you're just like, this brush is incredible. It's very dense, so you do get a very intense highlight with it, but who's gonna be mad at you for having too intense of a highlight, you know? Let's move on to our lip products. The first one I want to show you is the Sigma Power Stick in the shade Clover. This is the most perfect pink that has ever existed. Let me tell you why I am including these power sticks in my favorites. The first time I wore this, I took it with me to work that day because normally after a couple hours, I'm touching up my lipstick after eating and talking on the phone, drinking coffee and all that. And with this, I didn't even need to take it to work with me because it stayed on despite having eaten and drank and talked all day long. It did not budge. And not only that, but it's not drying. It's like a hydrating lipstick, so it feels good, but it's also long lasting at the same time. It's like an anomaly. I have every power stick from Sigma that exists, and I have not tried 3 of them. I've tried 3, but I haven't tried 3. Am I the weirdest person on YouTube that you watch? Because I don't even make sense to myself. Anyway, I love these. Not only are the colors amazing and long lasting and super pigmented and hydrating, but the cases are magnetic. It's pretty cool. They didn't skimp on anything, which I like. I have 2 liquid, yes. I have 2 liquid lipsticks to show you. The first one is the shade Tryst from Violet Voss, and I've posted a bunch of different pictures of me wearing this on Instagram. It's a mauve pink, it's a liquid to matte lipstick, it's amazing. This stays all day long. It's just a pretty color. I don't have any other liquid lipstick that is this color. The other liquid lipstick I want to show you is by the brand Ciate. This is the Liquid Velvet liquid lipstick, and I got this when I was in the Santa Monica Sephora, and they pretty much have every luxury brand that Sephora sells there. They even had the Louboutin nail polishes, and it was just super cool to be in that Sephora. It's huge, so many different brands. I loved it. But anyway, I picked this up when I was there. This is a very springy pink color. This is a warmer pink. It's not a cooler pink like a lot of the mauve ones that we've been seeing in fall and winter. So this is definitely an updated color. Not only that, but this lasts all day long. It doesn't flake off. It doesn't wear off in the center of your lips. This feels hydrating on the lips. This is a hydrating liquid to matte lipstick. This was the only shade that really appealed to me, and so hopefully they come out with more colors for me to choose from. I also love the applicator because it comes to more of a point than other liquid lipstick applicators. Most of them are rounded, and with this one, it's easier to be precise on the Cupid's bow area, so love that a lot too. This is a well thought out lipstick. All right, I have 2 other brands of lip glosses that I want to show you, and then we are done. I have 2 of the Marc Jacobs lip glosses. These are amazing. I love these because of the formula. When you apply it, it just feels so soft. The little applicator is soft. It's like kind of flexible, you know? So it's just like, not only does it feel nice to apply these, but they're a little bit minty without being overpowering, which I like a lot. I have the shade Sugar Sugar, which is a nude with a bit of a sparkle. I also have the shade Pretty Thing, which is like a natural pink. It doesn't have any sparkle in it, I don't think, but I want them to come out with more colors because most of them are like medium to dark shades, and like, who is gonna wear those darker colors? We want nudes and pinks. Do you hear me? Okay, the very last product I want to show you, I am so dumb because I just realized that these are like the same exact colors as the Marc Jacobs ones that I just showed you. I really need to diversify myself. Anyway, these are the Buxom full-on lip creams, and this is the shade White Russian. This is the shade Dolly. The first time that I bought a Buxom full-on lip cream, it was actually a pack of 2 of them, and they were like miniature size. It was just like a little pack of them, and I immediately somehow lost both of them in separate instances. And for some reason, like in my mind, that put me off from buying any more of these for years. Was it years? I don't know. I have no concept of time, so please don't listen to anything that I say. Anyway, it put me off of buying these for a long time for some reason because that made sense in my brain, but whatever. Anyway, probably September or October, I bought the shade Dolly and I was like, that's why I liked these so much. That's why I like these. Why am I not buying more? So I also got the shade White Russian. These are more intensely minty and they're very cool feeling on the lips, but they feel nice at the same time. They have like 100 colors of this lip cream now, literally 100 colors, and they're all names of girls, like women. They have one named Nicole and I want to buy it. It's like a strawberry pink and it has glitter in it and I want it and I think I'm gonna get it. Who would not want a lipstick that's named after them, right? All right, everybody, that wraps up my winter favorites video. I hope you found this enjoyable and now you need to go out and buy some products. Please leave your video suggestions down in the comments below. I'm definitely looking for video ideas right now, very creative video ideas. And if you are not part of my YouTube family yet, please subscribe to my channel. And if you like this video, don't forget to click like and I will see you in the next one. Bye!